Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Nolan here, and welcome back to another episode of Xur Predictions. This is the series where we try to predict Xur's inventory for tomorrow. Unfortunately, last week I wasn't able to predict anything correctly, but just because I suck at predicting things, that doesn't mean that you guys do too. Because some of you guys did predict something correctly last week, and because you guys predicted something correctly last week, you are this week's super special prediction! Big Fang Spiders? Am I reading this right? Really? Are you serious? You couldn't come up with anything better? So yeah, you are this week's Big Fang Spiders, apparently. But seriously, congratulations on predicting something correctly last week, and let's see if you can do it again this week. Remember to leave your predictions for this week in the comments below for a chance to be featured in next week's episode. And with that, let's get into this week's predictions. Alright, so we're gonna be starting today's predictions off with the Hunters, and I predict Xur for the Hunters will bring this week the Radiant Dance Machines, the exotic leg armor. The Radiant Dance Machine's exotic perk is the Dance. You move more quickly while aiming down your weapon. Yeah, that's it. No, there's no other perks. That's it. So you can probably tell that just being able to move more quickly while aiming your weapon doesn't seem like something that would be exotic. And it's really not. That's why you rarely see anyone with the Radiant Dance Machines. The only good thing about the Radiant Dance Machines that I think is the way that they look. I think they look pretty nice. They look very unique. There's nothing like the Radiant Dance Machines. No, do not bring no backup plans into this. We're talking about boots. So yeah, I think the boots look pretty nice, but that's about it. That's as useful as they are. If you want some cool looking boots, you may want to pick up the Radiant Dance Machines. But if you want an exotic that actually does something, then maybe not pick up the Radiant Dance Machines. Alright, so now moving on to the Warlock. I predict Xur this week for the Warlocks will bring the Sunbreakers, the exotic gauntlets. The Sunbreaker's exotic perk is Helium Cycle. It increases the duration of your solar grenades and gain an additional solar grenade. This is great. These are the gauntlets that I usually run whenever I run my Sunsinger, because they're just so good for PvE. Your solar grenades actually last double of what they actually would last, and you gain an additional one. So that means that you don't have to run Gift of the Sun. So that allows you to run Viking Funeral and Ignite and just kind of weaken everything. Because Viking Funeral with Sunbreakers is just a beautiful thing. Everything's on fire for so long, and everything's also just weakened thanks to Ignite and Viking Funeral. So yeah, these are gauntlets that I can't recommend enough if you guys like playing the Sunsinger. They're just so good. For the Crucible, they're okay. I use them every once in a while, but not a lot of people run into those grenades, you know. So you kind of have to trap them between a lot of grenades, so you just kind of run into it. They're really good for clearing out flags, I'll give you that. In Control, if someone's like at a flag, you throw a grenade in there, and they either stop capturing the flag, or they die on the flag. And either way, you win. But anyways, very good gauntlets, and I definitely recommend that you guys pick them up. Alright, so now let's move on to the Titans. I believe this week, Xur for the Titans will bring the Helm of Saint 14. The Helm of Saint 14's exotic perk is Starless Night. Your Ward of Dawn blinds enemies who enter it. And this is great for PvE since it makes your bubble a sanctuary basically. Nothing from the outside can hurt you, and if something comes inside the bubble to hurt you, they just get blinded and automatically just destroyed. So yeah, you are basically pretty invulnerable in the bubble, unless something blows up inside the bubble like Curse Throw, then that may actually hurt. But this is actually a very good helmet for PvE that I definitely recommend that you guys pick it up. There's not much I can say about it besides it's great. That's about it. Alright, so now let's move into the weapon. I predict Xur this week will bring the Trespasser, the exotic sidearm. A very good sidearm, and sidearm you see a lot in the Crucible right now since, you know, the whole sidearm meta. The Trespasser's exotic perk is Unrepentant. Reloading after a kill causes the next burst to be a longer, more powerful super burst. And if you actually hit headshots with every single shot from the super burst, you can actually skill a person with that super burst, like from 100 to 0. It's crazy. It doesn't happen that often because after you reload you have like 5 seconds with that super burst. So you gotta kill somebody, reload, and then find someone else in those 5 seconds to actually kill them with the super burst. So you don't get to use it all the time. So even when you don't take full advantage of the Trespasser's exotic perk, it doesn't really matter because I think the Trespasser use on its own, it's a pretty amazing weapon right now. So I definitely recommend that you guys pick up the chest passive, Xur does bring it, and definitely use it in the Crucible. But anyways, with that, those are going to be predictions for this week. Remember to leave your predictions in the comments below for a chance to be featured in next week's episode. As always, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, dislike if you didn't, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you next video. Take care everyone.